Hi, this is Luke with the Gamer, and here's a guide on how to play as D.Va in Overwatch 2. D.Va is a tank hero in Overwatch 2. With her high damage and projectile blocking abilities, D.Va protects her team on the front line by soaking up as much damage as she deals. D.Va is a great tank for players weary of the role, but to master her, you'll need to get used to her offensive focused kit. With only one defensive ability, D.Va's role as a tank may not be as obvious as others. However, she is very strong and a rewarding character to play, so let's take a look at her abilities, her strengths and weaknesses, and some tips for doing well with her. Despite her role as a tank hero, D.Va only has one defensive ability, Defense Matrix. Because of this, you'll need to play her a bit differently than other tanks in the Overwatch 2 roster. D.Va's Defense Matrix is her main ability and it's how she keeps her team alive. For the best result, activate Defense Matrix in quick 1-second bursts. In this way, you will eat up a few projectiles, then take a few hits to your armor which has innate damage reduction. Let your support allies heal you up, and then activate Defense Matrix again to mitigate more of the enemy's projectiles. Because of D.Va's large health pool, almost half of which is armor, a lot of your mitigation comes from just being attacked normally. This will put a bit more of a strain on the healers, so you'll need to use the offensive side of your kit to help out by applying pressure to attackers and displacing enemies with boosters. Utilising D.Va's high basic attack damage and micro missiles, you can protect your team by attacking the enemy. Applying enough pressure to attackers will cause them to retreat to get healed, which in turn means they'll stop attacking for a few moments, and this gives your team a bit of time to breathe. Additionally, D.Va can use micro missiles and boosters during Defense Matrix, and she can use her basic attack and micro missiles while using boosters. Use these abilities together to blanket damage across the enemy team. D.Va's ultimate, Self-Destruct, has the potential to wipe out the entire enemy team, but more likely may not eliminate a single target. Her bomb can be difficult to use, and it's all about using it at the right time to score an elimination. If you use Self-Destruct while boosters are active, the exploding mech will maintain its momentum, allowing you to launch it into the battle from far away. Using this trick, you can potentially surprise enemies with a bomb when they weren't expecting it, or place it somewhere where they don't have time to run for cover. The angle, speed and position of the mech are all factored into where it will land when launching with boosters and self-destruct, so keep this in mind when you're planning on how to use it. However, self-destruct has a secondary use, which is as a zoning ability. If you self-destruct in a crowded area, your enemies will run for the nearest wall or barrier to avoid the explosion. You can use this to your advantage to force enemies into inopportune positions for your teammates to attack more easily. For example, dropping a self-destruct on the centre of a control point will cause all enemies to run to the nearest wall. This gives an opportunity to an ally like Junkrat to use a Riptire on that location, where the enemy's already focusing on trying to avoid your self-destruct to begin with. So there's some advice on how to get the most out of D.Va in Overwatch 2. Thanks for watching, and check out thegamer.com for more.